I think we both heard about it from Molly.
Yep. Yeah, she encouraged both of us to just really think about what our group could do to really impact our community.
So we ended up applying for 2 different grants. And the grant that I sort of took charge of was a grant to support the local migrant community. It was summer and berry picking season, and I had heard about some of the conditions actually from a girl in Safe Families who used to live with us because she was working in the strawberry fields. And I just thought it was a population that often goes overlooked that we could just reach out to.
We went to the community group with a couple ideas that we had for our neighbors, and it turns out that actually those neighbors, they didn't need the help that we were offering or proposing. And so it was really great because we decided to look into helping community action at the family shelter and just set up an appointment to meet with the director and actually spend about an hour with her just dreaming about what kinds of things would really support that program. And so from that, then we went back to our community and proposed the idea of doing a monthly dinner for the families along with a birthday celebration and also helping with their food bank. Yeah, I just felt like a really beautiful process because when I got there, she just took me downstairs to their basement and they have this amazing room that's full of toys, games, art activities. And she said, we don't even have a single volunteer at this shelter. And this woman has worked there for 27 years. They've had volunteers in the past, but she said, we haven't had any volunteers for about 5 years. And so I just felt like God really working and being like, this is where I would hang out. And she said that the families, they never get to be apart from their children. They can't just have the kids go down and play in the basement. And she said, it would just be amazing if your volunteers could come and spend an hour with the kids so the parents can just have a break. So there was a single dad living there with 5 kids in a room, and that's where they needed to stay because there wasn't anyone in the volunteer room to help. So it just felt really good because even just the Justice and Mercy grant was like a spark to even some other things that don't cost money.
Yeah, well, first it was really cool to see how many people in our community group were passionate about this same population. And so that was really exciting. It was really great to watch it come to fruition. Something that I didn't expect was that my 5-year-old was able to join. And I'm always looking for ways to just introduce him to Justice and Mercy. And so that was really special. And what I loved about it was just really being able to get to know the people that we were serving. A few of us speak some Spanish, so we were actually able to learn, where people are from and just get to know them a little bit. So it was great to be able to bless them, but it was also hard and sad. Seeing the living conditions was just really sobering. A lot of them live in converted horse stables, and it would be an entire family in a converted horse stable. And for me, it was kind of like this crazy experience where the day before I had gone to a winery with some friends. And as we were driving there, I realized that we literally, the very last turn, if you go right, you go to this really nice winery. And if you go left, you go to just this place where there are, 50 to 100 people living in these tiny cramped quarters. And it was just really a reminder that there are people all around us who sometimes aren't seen, but need us.
I would definitely encourage the groups to just get together and really dream together, really talk about what you might be passionate about, really pray about it, see what God puts on your heart. Maybe as you're walking around your neighborhood or just in the quiet of the day, really just seek God's heart in what He may be speaking to you of people that might need some help, and then pursue it. Take a risk and go and talk to agencies, talk to neighbors, and dream and go for it.